Hello and welcome to Proven and Probable. I'm Maurice Jackson. We have a number of buying opportunities that we believe merit your attention. I want to begin on the physical precious metal side, and then we'll segue into the resource space, the natural resource space and buying opportunities, at least one in particular that we believe, again, merits your attention. So let's begin with physical precious metals. I want to preface this by first stating that any information that I convey to you is not to be misconstrued as financial advice. This is just a look over our shoulder of what we're buying and what we're seeing and what we're taking advantage of. I believe that one of my gifts in life is that as an investor slash speculator is that I've always been able to identify what's on sale. But I cannot tell you when the sale ends. And sometimes we get a little bored because the sale is too long, where I stick with the sale. I get happier that the sale lasts longer because it gives me an opportunity to add to my position over and over again, and then I can reap the benefits of the reward later down the road. So I want to share on the physical precious metal side. I've shared this before, but I'm going to share it again because it happens time and time again. A number of buyers, speculators, stay on the sidelines watching the spot price, trying to time the market. What they often overlook, not often, for those that fall into this category, what they do is they watch the spot price and they always forget about the premiums. That is paramount. If you're going to be in this space, you have to be cognizant that the premiums really determine the physical side, what's available, demand and supply side wise. That premium determines that. And right now, the spot price is low, which is where you want it to be, but the premiums conversely are low. This is a great buying opportunity. If you've been sitting on the sidelines, now's your time to come into the game. So in reference to that, let's begin with 1 ounce platinum maple leafs. We have them for $89 over spot. My favorite purchase when it comes to platinum, by the way, platinum is my favorite metal. But when it comes to platinum, I like to procure the 10th ounce Britannias, but we have not received those almost 9 months now from the British Mint. The next 10th ounce platinum coin that we do have are the kookaburras, but to me the premiums are too high, so I will stay away from those. I'll wait for the Britannias, and if we don't have any Britannias, that's okay, because again, when the sale was there, I added on to my position over the last 4 or 5 years. Actually, take that back. Last 6 years on the 10th ounce British Britannias, my favorite purchase again. But right now, maple leafs, 1 ounce, $89 over spot. Let's go to gold. If you like gold, half ounce, 2023 Eagles, they're going for 109 over spot. Again, half ounce gold Eagles 2023. 109 over spot. Going to silver, number of buying opportunities here. Silver Eagles, 529 over spot. Junk silver, 399 over spot. We have 1 ounce rounds. They look like the Morgan dollars, which again, a Morgan dollar, which is not the coin we're talking about here, but a Morgan dollar is actually the definition of a dollar. And let me remind you of what that is. A dollar is 371.25 grains of silver per the 1792 Coinage Act. And I'm going to go on a little tangent here. I've said this before, quote me on it, record this, you name it, I'm the one who said it. The dollar will never crash. Why? Because the dollar is silver, and gold and silver have never gone to zero. They're the most trusted financial instruments throughout mankind. Federal Reserve notes, which is what you would use to procure physical precious metals, guess what? They're not a dollar. It's a Federal Reserve note. Currencies go to zero. All currencies do, but money does not. And the definition of a dollar is money, which is silver. So keep that in mind. I said it. I'll stand by it all day long. Back to the rounds that I was referring to, the Morgan rounds. We have a special on those. They're 1 ounce Morgan rounds for 209 over spot. So if any of those metals interest you, I would definitely take advantage of, and I am on the junk silver and on the Eagles. Throughout this entire year, or not this entire year, Since 2019, I should say, I have not purchased Silver Eagles and I have not purchased junk silver. Why? Because the premiums have been too high. My favorite 1 ounce silver coin are the Australian kangaroos, and they're $3.40 over spot right now. But I'm not buying the kangaroos because the premiums have come down on the Eagles and junk silver, and I'm going to use them as an arbitrage at a future date when everyone comes rushing back in here and the premiums go back to where they were a couple months ago, 18 bucks over spot for the Eagles and the junk silver. I'm going to use that arbitrage, sell my position in those metals, not metals, but in the Eagles and junk silver, and I'm going to purchase kangaroos. So I'm going to get a number of ounces free because the premium is going to go through the roof, as it always does when everyone crams back into this space. And now the final metal, which is palladium. We have 1 ounce palladium bars for $119 over spot, and my understanding is that we will be receiving the palladium Eagles at a future date. I'm hoping here before Thanksgiving, but I can't confirm it yet, and I do not know what the premiums will be, but I believe I'll be a buyer of those. In the meantime, I have been buying palladium, and I still am. Again, favorite metal is going to be platinum. I'm not really buying gold right now. I am buying silver and I am buying palladium. So I like the white metals right now for a number of reasons because of the ratios. They present to me a clear identification of what's on sale and what's not. Now let's go into the natural resource space, and I want to identify just one company in particular that has my attention, that I've been buying. I think the last 3 years I've been buying this stock every month. They're located in the Golden Triangle of British Columbia, spearheaded by one of the CEOs that I believe is going to be one of the future generational wealth builders in this space. His name is Sean Kunkun, and we've interviewed him a number of times here on Proven and Probable, but just a number of things that have my attention regarding them. When I look at who the major shareholders are, you have 50% of the shareholders are institutions. Eric Sprott, Rick Rule, Hecla Mining, Fury Gold Mines, and only a 7% float, meaning 7% is individuals buying and selling the stock here. They are located, or listed, on the SIL and SILJ. 140 million ounces silver equivalent in all categories. They're a pure silver play, but I will add that they do have gold as well, but they really are a pure silver play. So if you're a stacker of silver, if you really want to be a stacker at the next level, you buy your physical precious metals, and then you find companies or identify companies that are a silver proposition that have a number of competitive advantages. And in this case, I believe that Dolly Varden Silver checks off all the boxes that I need. And that's why every month for the last 3-4 years now, 3 years, I have been buying Dolly Varden Silver. The ticker symbol is DV. We interview them on a regular basis here. And by the way, they're completing a 50,000 meter drill program, so I'm expecting a number of press releases to be coming out. And last year, the results they published were off the charts. Off the charts. If I look at my cost basis for purchasing stock, I think I'm at 77 cents. So right now, you can buy Dolly Varden Silver at a lower price than me, and I'm not complaining about the price. I'm ecstatic because there's only a 7% float, and I am I wouldn't say a significant shareholder, but I'm definitely a shareholder that has a lot of shares. But I don't know where I would list myself in the category of being top shareholders here. But I will say this. The mineral resource that they published is from 2019 with 140 million ounces equivalent. Think about that for a moment. That was 4 years ago. You're coming off of the best drill program last year. You got 50,000 meters that you're going to be releasing now. That means there's going to be an updated resource coming out. And I'm of the opinion, with no insider information, but once that updated resource comes out, I believe there's going to be some calls and some knocking on the doors and, hello, Mr. Kunkun, I'm such and such from such and such, and we're interested in taking over this program from here. But if not, if that conversation doesn't take place, then again, Dolly Varden Silver is in a position to advance it further and potentially build a mine from there and get into production. But I'm of the opinion that they probably would not do that. I'm of the opinion, notice I keep saying this, I'm of the opinion because I don't have any insider information, but that arbitrage opportunity down the road to me is going to be very exciting and very compelling. And I know that Mr. Kun, I have full confidence, I should say, that he's looking out for the best interests of his shareholders. This is a guy that gets it, and he's a future, mark me down for saying it, future generational wealth builder you have in Mr. Kun. Again, Dolly Varden Silver, the ticker symbol is DV. If you'd like to have a conversation with me, you're welcome to give me a call. Direct number is 855-505-1900. Again, that's a direct call to me. You're not reaching someone else. You're not getting a call center. You're speaking to Maurice Jackson. Again, 855-505-1900. This is Maurice Jackson wishing you and your family the absolute best.
The information presented on Proven and Probable is provided for educational and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, or trading advice, or any other advice. You should not make any financial, investment, or trading decision based on any of the information presented without first undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or competent financial advisor.